Hello, hola, come on in. Little surprise broadcast for my Facebook community. Come on in. Let me know if you're on my personal page, if you're coming in on my 24 karat healing page, or if you're in my group page, Healing Begins Where the Ego Ends. I'm Christine. I'm a soul purpose mentor, first and foremost. I am a perfect, holy child of God, just like you are. And of course, healer, empath, all of that good stuff, lover of all sentient beings. And I just wanted to talk today about our 100 members party. Yes, I have 100 members on Meetup. Now, I don't know if you're already part of Meetup, but it's a great place to meet other like-minded people that are on the path, whether it's in person or it's online. It's really about community. So, and yeah, look at these people jumping. I mean, they're super pumped because we're having a little party tonight in gratitude, readings, healings, coaching, whatever spirit wants to bring to the table, whatever you're bringing to the table. You can just bring yourself, bring some sacred objects, maybe bring a photo of somebody, whether it's, an animal or a person. Bring it forward. Of course, there'll be cards, and it's completely free. All right. So let me know if you're excited. Have you registered yet? The link is in the comments, and it's also, hold on, it's also in the description. I better put that in the comments before I forget. All right. I love how I am the director, the playwright, the producer. Just as Dolores Cannon would say, we are all of that in our lives. All right, so I've got it there. If you're on the replay, say hello. If you have any questions, let me know. And we will be meeting in Zoom, so I'd love to see you there. And I'd really appreciate you, sharing this out if you could. Maybe you can't attend, but maybe you know somebody that can. And if you have not had a call with me, I have a complimentary 30-minute soul session. So if you're like, I don't really know Christine, or, I've seen her around, or maybe we've connected in the past and something's coming up. I'm seeing that a lot, actually. I've had a few clients who I worked with initially 2 years ago, 3 years ago, coming back in because obviously things are changing. We're ascending more. We're doing the work. Sometimes we feel totally exhausted, drained. Maybe we're feeling a little lost, or maybe we feel amazing and we're just looking to reach out and connect more and see how we could further expand in our healing journey, in our ascension. And really, it's back to Christ consciousness. That's really what it's about. And I know that there's a lot of people that have some trauma and some attachments to religion. I get it. I understand. I've given it an old try, I don't know how many times, until I met somebody out of Sedona who changed everything for me. So all I have to say is, if you're trying to heal from something mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in relationships, I heard this the other day, it's going to take at least 6 different practitioners, 6 different experts, 6 different tries to finally line up. And it does take time, and it takes patience, and it takes faith, and know that you have the grace already. As long as you are seeking and you're doing the work, it will come together. Maybe not in ego's timeline, whatever that is, but it's divinely timed. And speaking of that, I have a safe space. We have a safe space full of community, connection, and co-creation. It is completely free. I know I was talking to Brandy last night. She had no idea that this space existed, and it's been existing for over a year. So we meet, every Saturday, and we talk about various things. There's meditations, there's healing, there's coaching, there's definite connection with other souls around the world. So this is a safe space for people that don't feel safe in this world, or with the people that they're with, or they feel like the black sheep. They don't fit in. Guess what, honey? You're not supposed to fit in. You're not supposed to. You've been lied to. And maybe you're waking up to the fact that, all these things I thought I was supposed to be doing, especially in school, you got to have a plan. You got to go to college. Garbage. But if that's what you want to do, go for it. But don't let anybody tell you, don't let anybody place things upon you that does not resonate with your soul, that does not resonate with your heart. Don't let anybody steer you clear, because they're coming from their own place, their own place. And a lot of times, and I just heard this today through Dolores Cannon, I was watching a live, and she was talking about belief systems. This is Julia Cannon, not Dolores. Dolores is with us in spirit, but your belief systems. What are your belief systems? Because usually they're BS, and you can rewrite them at any time. You absolutely can. And many times, the ego wants to keep us stuck and limited and dark. And it's a triple D effect: death, disease, destruction. That's what ego stands for. Now, it is not the enemy, but it is not the driver. You're the driver. Actually, spirit and you're kind of tandem in there. Um, it's a little dance. I'm thinking of remembering when I learned how to drive for the first time. It's that same idea. You can be scared, but you have the courage to walk through that, to say, okay, I'm scared, cool, but I'm still going to do it. But I'm still going to do it. And the more you practice that, amazing things happen. True story. True story. Every day I'm being shown. So it's, she talked about, somebody actually asked in the group, in the Dolores Cannon group, I feel like I'm being cursed. And I'm like, that's interesting, because someone that I had a session with last night said the same thing. Nobody has power over you. Nobody. Nobody has power over you unless you think they have power over you. You are giving away your power. So what are you giving away? You can say, I see it and I denounce it. It is no longer part of who I am. And the more that whether it's through affirmations, mantras, decrees, whatever is in your spiritual toolkit, and maybe you're like, Christine, I don't have a spiritual toolkit. Well, then I actually have free resources for you. So you can start building yourself up, buttercup, baby, not to let yourself down. Every time I say build yourself up, here comes that song. It's a fun song, because usually we put too much power. We give away too much of our power to other people, to other places, to other things, to things that don't deserve. You have so much deservability. All right. So I'm glad I got that out. And yeah, let me know what you're struggling with. How can we help you? How can we help you? And I don't give you the answers. I am a guide. I want you to have your own aha moments, epiphanies. Because, if I ride a bike, for example, and say, okay, there you go, and you never ride a bike, how are you ever going to learn to ride a bike? Because you have to fall off I don't know how many times. And I actually taught my youngest to ride a bicycle on the grass, because I did not want him falling on the concrete. See how I was kind of putting him in a bubble, in a sense? But, in the grass you fall and it's funny, but when you hit concrete, that hurts. That smarts. There's more ouch factor in hard. So let let us be your soft landing, like the feather, like the feather. All right. So I would love to see you tonight. If you just join me, the link to register for the 100-member Spirit Party is in the comments. It's also in the description. If you can't find it, if you miss it, and just let me know. And, there might be another one. We might do this every month or every 3 months. I'm not sure. And right around the corner, we have our Christ Consciousness Summit. And many of these people that are here are coming back. So if you loved Honeybee and Michael and Laura and Sonia and Linnea and Ray and Lisha, Tabitha, Julia and Kira, and I'm bringing on some new folks as well. So Christian might be part of this. Kyle might be part of this. So these are all people that are, part of my group. They're amazing healers. They're amazing ascension guides, amazing light workers, whether they work with angels, meditation, empowerment, soul, trauma, trees, nature. You want to join, and it's not going to be in June. It's going to be at the end of this month. So let me know if you're excited about that. I know I am, and I really hope to see you there. Let me know if you have any questions. And of course, mentorship is still happening, but it's different this time. 6 months and 1 year. And I've had a few beautiful souls sign up for the 1 year program, because what is happening is they'll take a mini course with me or a little bit of a workshop, and then they find that they need more. They need assistance. We need a helping hand. We need to get to where we need to get going, where we're going. And it's nice to have somebody with us along the way. As well, my book is out. You can support me through Amazon. And the first chapter is free. So if you're like, I don't know if I want to buy this book or listen to this book or get a digital copy, if you want a link to the free chapter, put it in the comments. I will send that to you. And if you've already purchased it, thank you so much. I also have courses, 21 Days to a Magical You. So if you're like, I know I have gifts, I'm not sure how to activate them, how to get to them, how to actually start the process. This is the 21 days, because really 21 days to form a new habit. I also have more information about harnessing your energy, working with your chakras. That is another online course. If you'd like a link to that, let me know. As well, the Heart-Led Soul-Fed podcast just released the April energy update. So if you're curious about the energies of April and what's happening besides worldwide movement, the links are there as well. All right, I am going to say goodbye. I hope you have an amazing day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.